invaders, welcome to Sid Spacies, and this is my state of the channel video for July. I'm going to look back at June, the month that just went by, and have a look at July coming up and what I've got planned for the channel. Also, I've got a few little pickups that I'm going to talk about, stuff that I picked up during the month as well. So I'll get started quickly because I want to make this as quick as possible. I did a look back on my year as a YouTuber. That just went by yesterday as the time of recording, and that was a pretty cool video for me to put together. It looked back on all the top 10 videos for the channel in all. So I think you guys should want to head on to that video. It should be the video before this one. Just give it a look and leave your comments in that one there too if you could. I'm just going to get straight into the top 5. So the number 5 video for June on my channel was my look at Uluru, my channel's first vlog. And the big deal about getting a vlog, a travel vlog that is, on my channel is that, yes, I know I'm primarily a video game channel, but I do quite a bit of traveling myself, and one of the things that I got coming up is another trip to Japan and also to China and South Korea. I'll talk a bit about what I've got planned for the channel with that trip. So anyway, we'll move right along. Check out that Uluru video, by the way. It's quite a fun video, and if you're planning on traveling to Australia, it's probably something you should consider. Number 4 on the list of top 5 videos is my state of the channel video for last month. No big deal there, except for the first time I started putting background music, which you can probably hear now. Although I can't hear anything, it's just dead silent in here. Anyway, moving right along. Number 3 video on the channel is my look at Shenmue Dobuita Street in Yokosuka, Yokohama. I took a look down, or a walk down the street that was inspired Shenmue. Anyone who's played Shenmue should definitely check that video out. It's kind of like playing Shenmue bingo. You just spot the references. It was amazing. Just one random walk down the street and all these things just popped up that were actually featured in the game. It's quite bizarre. Number 2 video was a new one. My look at the Famicom, which is this little guy here, the mini Famicom. That was a really cool video for me to put together. It cost me enough to buy, so I'm hoping you guys look at it and like that one. 160 Australian dollars. Not ideal. My brother picked it up in the Philippines. Check out that video. It also gives you a bit of a look at what the Famicom has to offer. The number 1 video on the channel is, well, it's the one that gets the most views at the moment. It is my number 1 video on the channel of all time, and that was my look at the Mega Drive Compact, or the Genesis Compact, the 16-bit. Actually, I just realized it actually doesn't say the word Mega Drive on there, or Genesis. This is a really cool little retro console. It handles pretty much any Mega Drive game you can throw at it, except one that we found. Check out that video if you have not seen it already. It's about 20 odd minutes long, but it breaks down everything that this console can do, and I pretty much put it through its paces. So coming up in July, I will continue my look at the Sega Mega Drive Ultimate Collection. I'm up to Echo the Dolphin at the moment with that. Yeah, not looking forward to not only Echo the Dolphin, but Echo the Dolphin 2, Tides of Time, or some nonsense like that. Yeah, things I do for you guys. Also, I will continue my look at the Lego Dimensions. In fact, the very next video that I'll be shooting after this is my look at Lego Dimensions Sonic the Hedgehog, which leads me into my next section, which I've got, which is the pickups for this month. So this is what I picked up just on Friday, a couple of days back. I managed to also get a Sonic the Hedgehog mug, coffee mug, but I'm more excited obviously about this guy. A couple of other things I got was the Famicom itself, this guy here. The Famicom was a really cool pickup that my brother got for me in the Philippines. Also, I picked up another Game & Watch. Now, I've already got one of these in its box, Super Mario Brothers. I don't know why I bought it, honestly. I got it for a reasonable price, but I think this one's just going to end up on eBay if no one wants to swap me out for another Game & Watch that I might not have. Anyone? The only thing about this one is that it doesn't have its original backing. Someone has actually gone to the trouble of 3D printing a backing for that, which actually fits quite snugly there. The other pickups I've got for the channel, Master System. Do you remember these guys? The Ninja. Now that was formerly Ninja Princess on the Sega Master, the SC3000, and I've actually got that up there somewhere. Not an original copy though. I have to work on that. But it was originally Ninja Princess and it became the Ninja, and I think a little bit of sexism slips in there, which is unusual for Sega because they had Phantasy Star, which had a female protagonist as the main star. So I don't know, I think they just figured that the word princess in the title was just not going to sell. So yeah, the Ninja, Ghost House, which actually should be a card game, but this one's a cartridge, and it says on the back here made in Japan, but the odd thing is in the cartridge itself it actually says made in Australia. I know that Sega AussieSoft manufactured Sega Master System games here to keep up with the demand because they were just selling so many. Also, My Hero. Look at that cover, guys. Isn't that awesome? I mean, he's smiling and getting punched in the face. He's got a tattoo there, so he's obviously, thinks he's pretty hard, but he's smiling while getting punched. Yeah, don't get it. Bank Panic on the Sega Master System. This one is a card game. I'll get that out for you. So that's basically like a credit card style. I don't know if you can see that clearly enough. Sega card for use with the Sega system only, it says on the back. Made in Japan. And that just fits nicely into its little cover there. I picked these up just recently on eBay. The conditions of them aren't all that fantastic, but I just had to get these because I really love collecting the old Master System games. And I know they got cruddy covers, but the simplistic style is from a simpler era, and we didn't really have much else, I think, to choose from. The other thing is that the grid system was to reflect or emphasize the fact that it was a system. So that was, I don't know, I kind of liked them. I thought it looked cool. It looked something important, and you were part of something when you bought these games. And the last one was Action Fighter, which I had running in the background on my last video. Doesn't really have this is a replica cover. It's really odd. I think this one's been printed up. Doesn't look like it. I don't know. It's kind of feels weird. It doesn't have its plastic sleeve. Overnight hire only. Penalty imposed for late return. So it's an ex-rental, but the actual game itself's pretty beaten up. But I don't care about the conditions anymore. I used to be a real game snob. That's why my game collection is so small. If the game was loose, I would refuse to buy it. I'm kind of regretting that now. So, coming up a little later on my channel, when I get to Japan, I actually am planning, and I don't know how this is going to work out, but we'll see. I want to take you in the inside of a Japanese video gamer's bedroom. Try not to make it sound creepy. It's my nephew, alright? So just relax, guys. His bedroom is pretty full on. When I was there in 2006, because he lives in the north part of Japan, pretty remote. He had Famicom, Super Famicom. He had otaku style Japanese cartoon comic books from left to right in order. That's a video that I've got planned coming up. I hope that I get permission from him to film his bedroom and the stuff, the awesome stuff that he's got in there. I think it's a little bit of an insight as to how the Japanese gamers think and what they've got in their collection, what they hold dear to them. So that's been my look at July. Right now, I'm going to get stuck into Lego Dimensions, Sonic the Hedgehog. Until then, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Until then, my name's been Brian. I've been gaming since Spacies. Thanks, guys.